Go still exists. Unlike other AR games, Pokemon Go still exists. And today we'll talk about why I think AR games are some of the most disappointing games I've ever played. Not just Pokemon Go, but we talk about both Pikmin Bloom and the Jurassic Park game. So AR games, they have this grandiose promise of, oh, we get to find things in your real world and stuff like that. And oh, we get to catch Pokemon Go. I remember watching the original Mewtwo trailer. I was like, this game looks cool. Okay, this is what if I even, this is what the actual game is. You have the CP bar, but the original trailer promised levels and stuff like in the Pokemon game, Pokemon battles, and you still can't battle wild Pokemon Go. Yes, you still cannot battle wild Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And I don't think they're ever gonna change that, but you still can't battle wild Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Also, is it just me or I can't catch any Pokemon in the game? Okay, I usually waste like half my Pokeballs trying to catch like one Pokemon sometimes. It's just so annoying to play a game like this. Okay. But Pokemon Go is simply because the game didn't look like the trailer. You could just go around, have a team of Pokemon and just battle and catch wild Pokemon, and of course battle other people as well. Well, I think maybe the reason why there's no EXP system like an old Pokemon game does was because they probably knew that little kids just be going out endlessly or in the grass or in areas that's trying to find Pokemon to level up the Pokemon. But again, instead of normal experience like the normal Pokemon games, you're gonna have to catch multiples of the same Pokemon, which makes it very tedious because your Pokemon box can fail quickly if you're looking for multiples of one Pokemon as well. I think they sort of stuck to the normal system like they have in the normal Pokemon games. But the problem would be eventually, the Pokemon evolution, the trade evolutions, Pokemon that need certain items to evolve. And then, of course, the later Pokemon where you have to do certain things to evolve them as well. Like Runigrius from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And also, another thing is you can't really make your Pokemon follow you around. Like in Pokemon Scarlet Violet and the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Diamond Pearl, Diamond and Silent Pearl, you can make your Pokemon follow you around. In this game, you cannot as well. Next game we'll be talking about is Pikmin Bloom. So Pikmin Bloom is a game that exists. Simple as that. All you do is walk around with your Pikmin. It gets boring after a while. Like, yeah, you get to walk around with your Pikmin and beat up mushrooms and collect fruit, and that's it. It's a very simple game, but again, a Pikmin game, but they got rid of the best part about the Pikmin game: fighting the enemies and gaining the powers and growing your Pikmin army. But I can understand why they didn't want to make that because I bet they wanted to have all types of people play this game. But again, Pikmin is a very niche series, and I think they sort of just made it like the normal Pikmin games, where it was like a real-time strategy game as well. And also, the game could be more difficult when you go out at night as well. And also, the Pikmin will follow you around, and you can fight enemies and stuff as well. But the enemies will not attack you unless you attack them, essentially. So you don't have, a snag that just appear out of nowhere and steal all your Pikmin away and make them all die. And also add some strategy and fighting to the game as well. And then if your Pikmin accidentally die, you can just mourn them essentially as well. But I can see why they didn't do that but again, considering there's so many Pikmin things around, I think having it where you can just have your Pikmin fight enemies and stuff. But I think having your Pikmin be more tougher than they actually are would be much more better. But this game was still overall a disappointment. Another thing is the flowers disappear after a while as well, which makes it pointless to play this game as well. But yeah, Pikmin Bloom is the next game on the list. Last game is the Jurassic World game. So this is the game where you basically get to fight, where you get to see dinosaurs in the real world. Oh wait, you just go from a helicopter and throw needles at them. And then you have the aspect where you fight other dinosaurs, but I just got bored very quickly of this game and just didn't play it. And there was also a game called Minecraft Earth, and a lot of people thought that game was disappointing. But yeah, I remember they playing games like the Demperman and Face Raiders, and they were very interesting and unique concepts for the game. Demperman, you got to go around in the real world and find and catch Dempermen, and of course games like Face Raiders, we can basically just fight faces or whatever you took pictures of, as well. Well, those two are very simple concepts of games as well, and they're both pretty fun games as well. And Deberman actually got multiple sequels as well. Well, but AR mobile games are mostly the same as most mobile games. The reason I don't really like mobile games that much compared to other people is simply because after a while they're gonna eventually want you to pay for things or you just get burnt out. I'm one of those people who don't really get addicted to video games that easily, so it's much harder for someone like me to get addicted to a mobile game. The last time I ever got addicted to a mobile game was Ice Age Village when I was way younger, but I've basically seen through most of these mobile games, and they are mostly all the same. I wish mobile gaming actually had good experiences instead of just pay-to-win experiences, but that's just me. It's just sad that, when they introduce mobile games, instead of just putting out quality experiences, which they're probably still out, now you just get, the same pay-to-win games over and over and over again. But they get why the games are free, but I think I'd rather just pay for the Marvel fighting game, and have all the characters from the beginning, or have to pay for characters for DLC instead of having this to buy a crystal and then hope and pray I get the character I want. I don't want gaming to be like that, but sadly, that's how it is, and it's not just games like Genshin that do this either. So yeah, that's basically what this video. Goodbye.